What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back. Folks, have you noticed in the Pokemon card market the uptake in auction sale prices of certain modern booster boxes, specifically booster boxes from the Sun and Moon era? Because I've noticed, and it prompted me to make a top 10 video. So in today's video, we will be doing the top 10 most expensive modern booster boxes from the Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, and Scarlet and Violet eras. Let me just say up front, I think 90% of these are probably going to be from the Sun and Moon era. After all, it is the oldest era of the three. And folks, if you were interested in buying any of these booster boxes on the list, I will put links in the description below to eBay for the lowest buy it now prices for each of these booster boxes. If you're interested, click on those links. Full transparency, they will be affiliate links for this channel, so they will help out the channel also if you do happen to go buy any of these products. So let's get started with the number 10 most expensive booster box on our list today. It is the Sun and Moon Burning Shadows box that has recently sold in auction for an even $400. Now, the early Sun and Moon era wasn't the most popular. It was fairly lackluster. It didn't really introduce anything super collectible. So when you talk about Sun and Moon Base, Sun and Moon Guardians Rising, those booster boxes are still relatively inexpensive, but here we have the Burning Shadows box that is held together by one card and one card only. It is the Rainbow Rare Charizard GX that still fetches a hefty premium as a PSA 10, selling for thousands of dollars. But anyway, Burning Shadows was the third set in the Sun and Moon era and the number 10 on our list today. The number 9 most expensive booster box is one that I always forget. It's a set that I always forget about. It is Sun and Moon Forbidden Light. Now, if you're like me, you got to get a little refresher of what was actually in this set. In Forbidden Light, you had a couple of Prism cards that continued on from Ultra Prism, but you mainly focused on the Ultra Necrozma. You had some Palkias, Dialgas. I don't believe there was a Giratina in this set. But anyway, this Forbidden Light booster box had a most recent sale of $426. Which brings me to the number 8 most expensive booster box, or at least modern booster box. It's another somewhat forgettable set. It was Sun and Moon Lost Thunder that has recently sold for about $566. And the most noteworthy card that I can think of from this set would of course be the Rainbow Rare Full Art Lugia GX. It also has a regular Full Art Lugia. Both of those still sell for a nice chunk of money as a PSA 10. But this is the number 8 most expensive modern booster box that I could find. Coming in number 7 is another Sun and Moon set. It is the Unbroken Bonds booster box that sold most recently for $572 in auction. Now, this set continued on with the tag team cards. Most notably, this set had the Reshiram and Charizard GX tag team card. This set is also home to a couple of very expensive full art trainer cards. This is the number 7 most expensive box that I could find. The number 6 most expensive modern booster box, and perhaps the only one that is not from the Sun and Moon era, it would have to be Sword and Shield Evolving Skies. That has had a tremendous uptake in value the past couple of weeks, most recently selling for an even $600. And it wasn't even a couple months ago this box was selling for around $300. All of a sudden we are seeing $500 and $600 sales, and there's no need for me to get into the details of this box. Everybody knows Evolving Skies, everybody knows how OP this set is. Some people have been speculating this box going over $1,000. Me, personally, I have no idea. I have no opinion on the matter, but nonetheless, this is the number 6 most expensive modern box at this time. The number 5 most expensive modern booster box is from Sun and Moon. It is the Ultra Prism booster box that has had a recent sale of about $610. And folks, you know what cards come out of this. You have the Full Art Lily that has sold for thousands of dollars as a PSA 10. You got the Full Art Cynthia that doesn't do quite too bad herself. So this box right here, number 5 most expensive. The number 4 on our list today is from Sun and Moon Celestial Storm. This booster box has sold most recently for $652. And this is, to me, is on the same line as Forbidden Light, Lost Thunder, a somewhat forgettable set. However, this set right here has that Rainbow Rare Rayquaza GX that always sells for a hefty premium when graded a 10. Which is probably why this is the number 4 most expensive on our list. Getting down to the final 3, the third most expensive modern booster box is the Sun and Moon Unified Minds box that has sold most recently for $701.88. And this is a very Mew and Mewtwo heavy set. I do believe it has a couple of alt arts in it. I think like a Psyduck and Slowpoke card. But yeah, this set, or this box, cracked the $700 mark, making it the third most expensive. Coming in second place is a Sun and Moon box that has soared the past couple of weeks in value. It is Sun and Moon Cosmic Eclipse that is most recently sold for $898. So very, very close to the $1,000 mark for this particular box. And folks, this set is stacked with some very expensive full art trainers. You got rainbow rares, you got alt arts, you have a Charizard, well, Charizard and Braixen. So yeah, lots to unpack in this set. This is the number 2 most expensive modern box at this present time. Folks, a list like this could not be complete without a couple of honorable mentions, specifically some subsets and their Elite Trainer box prices. Here we have the Hidden Fates Elite Trainer box. How could we forget about this one? That sells in auction for about $155. And then we have one of, if not my favorite set from the Sun and Moon era, Shining Legends. The Elite Trainer box sells nowadays for about $274. And then here we have another forgettable set, at least I always forget about it. It is the Sun and Moon Dragon Majesty Elite Trainer box that has sold most recently for about $315. Which leads me to the number 1 most expensive modern box. It is, of course, Sun and Moon Team Up. This box is notorious for being super valuable, very sought after, has sold most recently for about $1,961. So almost cracking the $2,000 mark in auction. And you all know the bangers you can get out of this box, all the amazing alt arts like the Latios GX, the Magikarp Wailord GX. There's so many amazing cards in this set. Pikachu and Zekrom, which is why this is the number 1, the numero uno most expensive modern box at this time. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I felt I was really overdue for a top 10 video, so there you have it. A top 10 video of some sealed product, just as you're requested. Be sure to give this video a like and don't forget to be a subscriber. I would really appreciate it. That's all I got today, folks. You know what to do. I'll catch you in my next one.